Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use blueprint interfaces to communicate variables between different blueprints. So all this does is when I press 1, it's going to send off a message with this integer value 9999 off into a separate actor, and then it stores that my number value and prints it to the console. So the first thing that we're going to get started with is creating the interface itself. It's quite simple, and all we need to do is right click, go to Blueprint, go to Blueprint Interface, and then name it BPI underscore my interface, or whatever you want. We're going to double click on it, and then name it to that name. Then we're going to go to the input, we'll create a new parameter right here, and then we're going to name it my number, and then we're going to swap it from a boolean to an integer. Compile and save, and that's it for here. Then we're going to go and create our actor that we want to message from our first person character. So we're going to right click, blueprint, actor, bp underscore my actor, double click on it. I'm just going to add a cube so that you can see it. Compile and save. And now we have our actor set up, our interface set up, and now what we need to do is we need to go to the class settings of both first person camera, first person character, and BP my actor. Sorry, just the first person character and the actor that you just created. So we're going to go to class settings, implemented interfaces, and I'm going to type in the interface that we just created, BPI underscore my interface, compile and save. Go to our first person character, implement an interfaces, BPI underscore my interface, compile and save. Now, since we're in the first person character, we could get started on this immediately by creating a new variable called my number, and then converting that to an integer. Then for the default value of it, I'm going to give it a value of 999999, just so that it's easy to see and easy to remember. And then I'm going to untick the little I right here, so that it's a public instance of the variable. Compile and save. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to keyboard events, find like 1 or something easy to click. And then from pressed, I'm going to get a get actor of class right here, this one. And then I'm going to get the actor that we just created, so BP underscore my actor. And then from the return value, I'm going to untick context sensitive, and then I'm going to type in our interface's name. And then I'm going to select that one that says message in parentheses. Then I'm going to compile and save as always. And then I'm going to drag out the my number integer variable that we just created. I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to plug this pin into this pin right here. Compile and save. And then we're going to go to BP my actor. You can delete those if you want. And then we're going to double click my interface, and then we're going to drag out a print string, and then from my number in string. Perfect. All this does is just converts the integer value to a string value and then prints that value to the console. So a quick little explanation again. Every time we press 1, it's going to get the actor of the class that we want, so BP my actor, and then it's going to send a message off to that actor, and it's going to send off the event my interface with this value as my number, and then from this event my number holds this value, and then it's going to print this value to the console. So indirectly, actually this is very directly communicating between blueprints, and yeah, that's it. So now every time I press 1, oh, wait, remember to add the actor to your 3D level so that it can access it. So now every time I press 1, in the top left, it's going to print out that value. And that's the safest way to interact between different blueprints. Casting is a little bit more volatile, chews up memory, and kind of leads to memory leak sometimes, while this, very safe. And that's it. Thank you for watching.